probably won't edit things either.
Are you a good editor?
Have you watched my stuff?
Yeah.
Is she
Are
a
you
good
rolling
editor?
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty
When
good.
he tells me to, I do it, but when he doesn't, I don't.
But I have to be insistent. Are you rolling right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay, you
is.
should just
That's
be
why I
rolling.
said hi.
Yeah,
But I have to be pretty insistent.
that there's no
that,
editing
You know.
There's no editing?
because I will edit
I
it.
say I have to be insistent that she edits something out. 'Cause she
Oh,
has to
okay.
include
Great.
things.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Same with
It's
you.
the exact
I
opposite.
think there's been one time that you
I
said
make-
no. There was one time when you said you should edit that and not put it up.
Yeah, one time. And you still put it up though.
I did because when I went back and looked at
Yeah.
it seed okay
You
to
still
me.
went
and it
against
wasn't-
what I said. And you said,
I always edit stuff out.
I don't think your phraseology was absolute there. You just expressed concern.
I'm gonna try to.
This is bull crap.
I know, right?
Oh, we have no idea. Oh, yeah. So far, decision 1, have a morning show.
This
Decision 2,
Bull
nothing.
crap.
Absolutely. Well, we're up at Valhalla,
Yeah.
which has been awesome.
So I do have to
Oh,
say
please do.
that this shirt might look like a.
Piece of poop.
What?
With stripes
I've
on
gotten
it.
I've gotten lots of compliments on this.
If you're at a
Like I
hoedown,
take my wife out to like a wedding
If you're a
reception,
woman
and she
she's
says-
wearing it as a gingham dress,
and she
it
says-
it's like
might be
Mrs.
okay.
Doubtfire's
you
shirt.
know, people come up and they go, "That is a lovely shirt. Do they
On
make
a
that for
woman."
men?"
Go change your shirt, son.
Okay,
Go change
I'll
it.
be back.
Thank you.
So,
In the meantime, we're in Sean's room at Valhalla. It's impeccable.
impeccable.
Yeah, I
That's
keep
a
myself
word.
cleaned up.
That's
Yeah, that is a word.
That is a word. And it works in this situation. So, 2 different feedbacks on this bedroom, by the way. The first person who stayed in here in May, was the last Valhalla we did, they said this room was way too big. They lay in the bed and they feel like it's just too big. It is very big.
It's not even
And then
that
Sean
big.
says, this room is enormous. And as he comes out with,
Is this better?
yes.
It actually is better.
Oh,
By the way, if you want to take a stroke off of these bad girls,
take a stroke. Really?
go right on ahead.
You are like, what
A
are
nice long
what are we
fingernail
saying?
pull.
Oh,
Come on, scratch them.
everything you're saying right now is horrible.
Yeah. Yes! Success! That's
Who do we decide that he
Yeah,
talks
this is-
like?
Oh, you just got like all formal all of a sudden.
Because
My
this
goodness.
morning brings
My
out the like
goodness.
self-conscious Shannon. Yeah.
This morning?
This morning.
This morning. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have a lot of bad sinus problems, and Kelly can agree with this one.
Oh.
No, yeah.
It is not.
Do you
fun.
remember when I first got hired and what you asked me? Because I had.
Listen,
I
can
had-
you just stop? I don't remember stuff that I say.
So.
Yeah, obviously.
Know this.
Okay.
He's like Tobias from Arrested
Sean,
Development.
Years later, you said this
I'm gonna
thing
tell
that
a
gave
Sean
me
story.
problems.
So I met Sean. I got hired on the spot.
Lucky her.
And yeah, lucky me. Woo.
I was like, I gotta run you by. What was her name?
Sarah. And then she actually wasn't gonna be into work for like another month, and so you just
No, it
hired
was
me on
like
the
a week.
spot. No,
Yeah.
it was like a month.
Yeah, because I believed in you.
You believed in me.
Yeah.
So the first week on work, you asked me, "Are you a cokehead?" Sniffle. I sniffle.
She was sniffling. She was like,
Yeah. So
Well, there's like mold in our office.
sinus problems, okay, people, and a lot of people can agree with
Yeah,
this.
I had to get on steroids for it.
Kelly
change
goes
out of
with
this
this.
shirt now.
No.
No,
God,
This
no.
makes me very
No, I know.
self-conscious.
You're gonna stay.
I'm the one that has to
This is
look
not-
at you.
Not-
And all the other viewers.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
I explained to you that I have allergies in the summer and I have
Oh
sinus
my gosh,
infections
that
in
is
the
so
winter.
awkward.
And I have sinus
Sweetheart,
problems.
I'm
So he asked
sorry.
me, "Are you a cokehead? Are you going in the bathroom and doing coke right now?
Well-
Is this what's happening?"
well, are you?
First
I
week on
did
the
not
job.
say that.
The first week on
Did
the
I
job.
ask if you were going in the bathroom
Yes,
to snort coke?
yes.
Well,
That's awesome.
For
Using, by the way, all 80s terminology for drug use.
For like
at least you
Which I
don't.
picked up from Chevy Chase movies.
For
you know.
like a week, I felt weird going in the bathroom. I was like, "Don't sniffle for like 5 minutes after you come out, and then you're good."
Well, at
I
least
got sinus problems.
at least you don't have herpes. Or,
Yeah, I don't
or do you have that as well?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm covered. Thanks, Kelly. Yep. I'm herpes free. Thanks, America. Yep. So-
Herpes free since
Yeah.
'93.
Since the last outburst.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
gosh.
It's all looking good.
How amazing is this Valhalla?
What? Oh yeah, each one is the best one ever. And I thought
You
last
say that every
October
time. Yeah.
was the best one.
Oh, October was
So,
pretty good. However, October wasn't in this venue though.
No.
And this venue kicks all the other venues, but
Like
5
I'm
times.
I'm sure there are places that are as good, and
Mm.
that we would find them if we had to.
You know.
No, this is
But-
the largest cabin in America.
This is
Right.
Yeah. Well,
So-
so they said. Oh, Kelly, that's her name. Kelly.
Did you almost forget my name?
That
I
girl.
freaking
yes.
own you. Like, I'm your bullwhipper and you forget my
Oh, yeah, By
name?
the way, she's my supervisor at work, which is awesome.
I'm pretty sure all
Oh
of
my
us
gosh.
are above you now at work, by the way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty low on the totem pole. Weenus is not a word.
Yes, it is.
No, it is
Yes,
not.
it is.
No, it's not. Find a regular dictionary
Google
with
it.
that in it.
I will.
It is not.
I will
It's
find
an
the.
Urban
I will
Dictionary.
find the medical term
It's
for it.
in conversations on Wikipedia
Why
where
is this
people wonder
coming up?
what it is.
Wait a minute.
Because we
She
are playing.
said that I had a
Is this
weenus.
a morning show? Is this a
Weenus.
morning show with you guys?
Okay, don't be jealous. We touched
Feeling
weenuses
a little insecure. Come
No,
here.
I just have no idea what you guys are talking
because
about.
during his game, we touched elbows, and he said, "Oh, I just want you guys to know that me and Kelly just touched elbows." And I said, "I prefer the term weenus." And he's like,
we
all of a sudden, he's
touched
like,
weenus.
"Ah!"
She said,
It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
We did. We touched
it's
elbow
not a thing.
skins.
It's supposedly your elbow skin. It's not a real word.
Yes, it is.
I looked at and I was telling people, like I was all smart, right? Like, hey, I've got 2 weenuses.
You could go ask a doctor.
I didn't comb my hair after my rinse because I wanted to smell
Because his
delicious.
weenus was all up in his business.
That's right. How's that? My weenus is in your face now.
Violated. I don't know why.
feel violated.
You already put your arm around him.
You can pinch this and it doesn't
Oh, no.
hurt.
Yeah, you can. You can pinch it and make it
No,
bleed.
it doesn't hurt. Would it hurt if you pinch me that hard somewhere else? Try it.
Yeah.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Go ahead.
somebody say.
Yeah, that hurts a little bit more. Hold on, try and find a more sensitive area to pinch.
Oh my gosh.
What?
We're
Like here?
done.
That's
We
that
have-
is sensitive. What is wrong with you two?
We go to the dirty place. We go to the dark side.
Oh no,
All
this
right.
is like the shadiest morning show ever.
Nuh-uh. You say that every single
So
time.
anyway,
Hey.
well, we don't have anything to
Okay.
talk about.
No, we do.
Yeah.
What
okay.
is your favorite story about Valhalla so far?
Oh wow, my favorite.
I can't
thing-
even tell mine.
Well, first off, I ran a 2-night D&D game, right? And so
Which has been
I brought
awesome.
out. Oh yeah, and here's why. Because I brought out all these old modules. I was going through like this nostalgia
Okay,
phase.
he says that he brought all these old things out. We really had to pick them up at the studio for you. Let's
Well,
be
no,
honest.
but both. I brought all these old modules that I bought in a fit of nostalgia about a year ago that I found them online, all these things I owned as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, so I have a big old stack of them. They're like from the 70s and 80s. And I just like, they were so great. So I took that stack and drove it up with our 3 guests. So we actually
Okay.
went through them and looked through
Is that
them.
what was in your back seat?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that
So
was.
in the back
Okay.
seat.
Right.
So we narrowed like 40 things down to 10 and then 10 to 4.
Okay.
Then we picked. So we did old
And
school.
they were like weird, like comic books, like
Yeah.
kind of type of thing.
Yeah, the folders come off, the covers come
Right,
off,
okay,
and they have
yeah.
maps.
Right.
And so you set them up so you
Right.
can see the map.
Okay.
So,
That makes sense.
so anyway, so we did old
I
school
have video of
D&D, pencil and paper, imagination only. No miniatures, nothing like that. And it was awesome. It was
And you've
so
done that
fun.
for 2 nights now.
So fun. Yeah, probably,
2?
yeah, 2.5 hours per session.
And you did
Yeah,
it last
2
night
nights,
and then
yeah.
tonight. So, yeah.
So I think in the future, I'll actually run 2 of those little things.
It's been a big hit. Like
Yeah.
the majority of the people, I wander around and I'm
Yeah.
like,
They
"Where's
keep talking about
everybody?"
it, yeah.
You know, and everybody's like,
They're
"Oh,
down there just
we're
watching.
D&D characters," you know. And,
Oh, yeah.
And so my favorite phrase
Oh,
of
no.
all of the Valhalla was, "I'm gonna go downstairs with the cool kids who are playing D&D."
Yes! I
This
knew
one time
my
at
nerdy ship
miniature
would come
camp.
in.
Yeah, that happened, and I laughed so
This
hard.
shirt is
and I
making
was
me
like,
feel so
I know,
uncomfortable.
just
Can I
stop.
change
No.
it? Please.
I know.
All
What are
right.
you gonna do? Put the gingham shirt back on?
I
Gangnam
actually
style.
feel better in that one. Are you serious? You're the first person that said that shirt is not awesome. Yep.
No, she's just
That's
the first
right.
person that told you the truth.
I don't know. I think, yeah.
Are you gonna ask me what my favorite part of Valhalla is?
Oh, you didn't care. You just wanted a tag back. Oh, so what about you, Shannon? What's your favorite part of
Gosh, you're
Valhalla?
asking me. What is my favorite part? All of it. That sounds so cheesy and so retarded.
That's
But there's
awesome.
actually like not one moment I can pick out. I am so sad for tomorrow because I have to take everybody home.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Like, okay, this is gonna sound really weird, and I'm not really super cheesy like this all the time, but
Oh.
you pick people up and you don't know what to expect. We obviously
Right.
don't know everybody who we pick up. You know, people buy a ticket, they come up, I get their itinerary, so we go pick them up, and we have no idea what to expect most of the time. Some people come back, some people are new, and it's an adventure every time we pick them up. We have no idea what we're going to expect. But by the end of the week, they are our friends. You know, you feel a
It's
sense
true.
of
Even if you
loss.
thought you would never be their friend, they turn out to be your friend.
And we have people
Well,
coming
yeah.
back now.
Well,
Like every
already,
year they're
Yeah.
coming out.
already, like, people are planning for next
Yeah.
year. Like, we...
And they want to tell all their friends
yeah.
too.
Yeah, so it's like this friendship, this little weird little family. I don't know how to say that in a better term that's
Like
not weird.
camaraderie.
Yeah, I mean, you spend a week with somebody and then they leave. I don't know. You really get to know somebody,
Yeah.
and so that's my favorite part of it.
Well, that's what's great about this as a type of event is kind of the house guest feel. to
Well,
it.
it's the personable feel because you.
I gotta change out of this shirt.
God, no, you're not
That's-
sitting down.
Gotta go. Ah. Go ahead. Don't
Well,
stop.
so.
Is this shirt okay?
Yeah, that's
Is that
fine.
all right?
Yeah,
You'll
that's fine.
allow this?
Yeah, that's
You won't
fine.
mock me for
Yeah,
that?
no, that's fine.
Well, why are you doing the camera over here? This is my private area.
I was waiting for you to notice.
Oh my gosh. I'm going in the bathroom to change. And I'm locking the door.
Hit it.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
You guys are out of
So,
focus. And you're done.
Okay, so my bathroom is awesome because it has this giant, like, shell-shaped tub.
Oh, right, like the.
So,
oh, yeah,
but it has
exactly.
no shower curtain around it. And it's a pretty open rim.
Is it a shower, too?
Yeah, it's a shower. It has a little thing. Like a detachable thing that you
Oh,
can
okay,
like
right,
whip around, right?
Right.
And then, but you can just cook it up and then it's a shower head.
He whips it.
Right? I whip
I
it.
whip my head back and forth.
It whips. It whips.
Wait till Tammy
It
gets
does.
here.
Yeah. Literally, somewhere out there's a guy that literally has only one hair. So
I
he
whip my
says,
hair back and forth, I whip my hair
That
back
is
and forth.
singular. So
That would be
anyway,
hilarious.
So it has no
More
shower
hilarious
curtain.
than Miley Cyrus.
So I'm standing
Oh,
in there taking a
sick.
shower, and I'm like Venus in her shell.
Oh.
It's awesome.
My God.
Footloose and fancy for you. So I turn.
Okay, can we
and I
all
see
agree that Sean
the
is
mirror
Tobias?
is right there.
From Arrested Development.
Sean is what?
You are Tobias from Arrested Development.
yes!
Tobias? Oh, that's the one.
Because you say the most
I
perverted
do.
things and you don't
I
mean them
do.
to be perverted, but they come
Oh,
out.
yeah. Yeah, that. Okay, that aspect,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
When he's like,
Do
you
you
know,
wear shorts
I want
all
you
the
to
time?
take your cousin down, and I want you to work her. I want you to really ride her.
Do you wear
Don't let
shorts
her.
all
You
the
be
time?
on top of her.
Do you wear shorts all the time?
No, not during wintertime. Why? What's the problem?
Jean shorts.
Do you like this whole operation right there? You can go ahead and just put your hand right there if you want.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Yes.
Oh man. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
Is we have to.
I almost gave my knee a name. Do you want to hear the name?
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to promise you won't say it out loud.
Okay.
Do we need to turn this off?
The fans can only see her face as I tell her the name
Zoom in.
that I just came up with for my kneecap.
Okay. Say it again. I didn't hear you. God damn.
Yeah, she came up with stuff like, you know, they weren't very becoming.
Sean, you have no
Yeah.
fashion sense. Let's just be
Zero.
honest.
No, I
You
don't.
have zero.
I understand that.
And you
Help me out.
you only wear
Are
one
you gonna
color.
mock me or are you gonna help
Oh my
me?
God,
Let's go shopping.
I have been shopping
Okay.
with you.
Well, we need to go
don't.
again, obviously.
But
Obviously, we're not
But
done
then
yet.
sometimes you keep integrating these things where I have no idea where
It's
they come from. And
incongruous.
I'm like, wait, what are you doing?
Well,
You think you can just dress yourself?
Come in.
Come
is it
in.
locked?
Yeah.
No, come on in.
Hey, Thomas.
How's it going,
By
guys?
the way,
This is a morning show.
baller
At
Thomas.
night.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, Thomas has rocked this place.
well, except for the tire, right? Oh.
Oh, did I ever? I wonder if I ever shared my dream that I had about Thomas.
So
one
let
about
me
the
just
fish ring?
explain Valhalla a little bit.
I had a dream
so,
with Mason the other night too.
Okay, let's not talk about Sean's creepy dreams. So Sean
not
obviously
creepy.
owns.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
beautiful.
They are
You know
so
what?
creepy.
Sean obviously owns a company.
They're pretty awesome.
But when you
actually.
come to Valhalla, I run Valhalla. And
Yes.
Thomas is actually the gaming side of Valhalla. So everything that you need that side of Valhalla,
Yeah.
this is your man.
He does it.
And he's done it. He's done amazing. This has been the best, smoothly ran Valhalla I've ever
So, indeed.
had. Yeah.
So
Well,
last
thank you for the
night
compliments.
I can't
Okay.
find the internet connector.
Really? Now you're going to start
And
bitching about the things that aren't right?
I only said I couldn't find them. I didn't say there was a problem.
I took them
So
from
anyway,
you.
I know that you and Kelly are gone for the night. So
Last
I
night.
head up last night.
Okay.
And so I head
So,
on down to the
is
servants'
this where you
quarters. I
painstakingly-
tap on the door a little
Oh,
bit,
okay.
and then I head right on in and flick the light on.
Was somebody there?
Victoria in there.
Was there? That is right.
Poor
She made a
Victoria.
very unusual noise.
Oh!
I'm not going to share the noise with you.
Oh.
Please.
I do not reveal things about people.
Can I?
Did
she
can I
fart?
share some Stories.
Sean, Sean,
Okay,
this
I'll
is-
tell you this.
Sean,
It
this is
was
like
cute.
This is like the
It was
pile.
very cute. But I don't think she actually woke up or registered that,
You were actually there.
yeah. Because I didn't actually go in the room. I just said, holy hell, and shut I turned out the light.
So I gotta tell you this.
I gotta start watching my
Robbie tells me this. Robbie sets everything up, and Robbie's awesome. He's a great guy. But he does not tell me that after 20 minutes of nobody using the internet, it turns off. So none of us had any idea about this. So everyone's like, "The internet's broken." And I'm like, "Well, okay, I don't know how to
All
fix
week,
that."
right.
All week.
Right.
All week. So, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you just press this button." I'm like, "I found that out today." I'm like, "Oh god."
So
You know what? Every Valhalla will get even better.
So let me tell
It'll
you.
just
Let me
become so
tell you
smooth.
some secrets about Victoria.
Oh no.
She-
No, don't. Be discreet.
No, it's not. They're not bad stories. They're
She's
freaking
been
funny.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
funny.
Yeah.
They're good.
I'm starting to like
They're
it.
good.
Dude, she's
Oh,
a
I
hard, she's a
love
hard
it.
worker.
Yeah, she works hard.
Oh, it's Victoria.
Oh.
Victoria,
Yeah.
when you watch this, which you probably will, I'm very sorry for what Sean just said.
Yeah.
And
Why would you be
I
sorry?
appreciate everything
Just say-
that
You don't
have done.
have to like someone immediately and always.
So
You can get to like somebody.
I
She
didn't
worked for the company for
know.
like 6
And the-
months.
What is this, The View? Let her talk.
This isn't the
When
view.
I like somebody, I mean it. And
You
it
really
is-
let them know.
It is. It is. That was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Victoria, I didn't expect her until this morning.
Right.
So I didn't know that she was planning on coming last night.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah,
this
she just spontaneously came up at
She
2
just
a.m.
Yeah.
listen, now let me finish my story. So she came up last night, but she couldn't get into the gate because this is a gated community. So she came up at about 1 a.m. and realized she didn't know how to get into the gate because she didn't let me know she was coming in. I didn't give her the credentials to get into the gate. So she slept in her car outside of the
no.
gate for
And
3
then at 4
hours.
a.m.
And then at 4 a.m., somebody pulled up, and so she frantically got into the driver's seat and pulled into the gate behind them. So she gets in at 4 a.m. So Andrea doesn't know she's here in the morning either because me or Kelly weren't here. Thomas was running the show last night, and so
She didn't present herself or anything, or I didn't even see her.
4 a.m.
So,
though she
yeah,
got
yeah.
here, so right. So Andrea goes down thinking none of us are here. So she's turning on lights, she's in the freezer, she's in the fridge, and then she's like, oh my gosh, somebody over there, you know, like halfway through the whole thing and stuff, and it's really tragic. So then that happened. It's really sad. Sorry, Victoria, you couldn't get into the house. That was really sad. And then
Well, you
But it
get
gets
she
better.
Yeah, it gets even better.
No, because it gets even better. Poor Victoria has been on like a wild goose chase this whole
Sean
time.
scares the crap out of her.
Do I really?
So
What?
I send Victoria.
No, when you walked into the
it's okay, 'cause
room.
you're starting to like her.
Yeah.
I send Victoria to
No,
go.
just when you walked
You
in,
need to be liked?
just when you walked into her room at 4 a.m. and said, "Holy
I'm
hell!"
Not
And
go
she makes
into
noises.
the room.
I'm just trolling.
So
Is that what kind of like you did not inhale?
I didn't. I
So
didn't.
I send Victoria to go to Walmart to get some soda. We're out of soda here, and so I send
Couple
her
hours
down
ago.
there. Yeah, like a couple hours, like at this point, like 6 hours ago. So I send her down there, and I don't hear from her for a while. I'm like, oh, this is taking her a long time. You know, it's really weird. So she calls us on the house phone here. There's a landline here. Weird, right? People have landlines still.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No, it's actually common in far out areas.
Yeah.
No. I
Because
just think
you
it's
have
cool
to have
because
that reliable communication.
Right, I just think it's cool that they have it out here. That's
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wait, one
I'm sorry.
line. So Victoria calls me and she's cutting out, you know, on her cell phone, and she's like, "Shannon, I'm lost." I'm like, "Where are you?" You know, she's like, "I'm like, are you past the gate?" And she's like, "I'm in the gate." But then she cuts out. She's gone. So I'm like, crap.
No.
Like,
I gotta interject real quick.
yeah.
The landline is in the main room, in the main living room area on the main floor, and Shannon's
Oh
in the
my
kitchen.
gosh! Come on in. You may as well now.
Come on in.
You can say
It's
Ben!
So
Party!
come sit next to Sean.
Here, buddy. Oh, this is a love.
So
sandwich.
Shannon has the phone rings,
All right.
and all of us are hanging out around the bar, which is about 15-20 feet, and we're just like discussing and discussing and discussing. You're missing out. We're discussing this Warhammer stuff, and just like don't even like it
Do I
doesn't
really?
even register in my mind. And so Shannon comes running out from the kitchen, all the way.
because I hear it.
Shut up!
She hears it, and she calls. She gets on the phone, and she's talking for a bit, and she hangs up. She runs back, or she walks back.
This was really
And then
funny.
a little bit later, the phone rings, and she runs out again because nobody's answering.
Nobody moves though. You guys didn't move. You're at the bar,
No.
and as I'm running, Thomas says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon. I probably should have went to go get that." As I'm running,
I'm in the
from
middle-
3
all right.
rooms
And by that
away.
time, you're like,
Some of you have probably watched my Warhammer discussions, and you know that I get a little bit
passionate.
Thank you. Either one works. So yes, that was the moment I was in right then. So I'm sorry, Shannon, I missed it. Right. So then the third call, she goes back. Third call comes in. I walk over and I ask her, "Hey, what's going on? Can I talk to Shannon?" I'm like, I don't know why I even answered it.
Shannon, the phone's for you.
I don't even know.
Stop. Then he
I don't
went and
I did not. I was
answered
not
the
pissed.
goddamn phone for
No,
me, and I had
was
to go.
not pissed off.
You
Was not pissed off.
watch your dirty. I will wash it out with soap, young
Okay,
lady.
so here's the backstory now, okay?
That's not a pleasant experience. I've had that happen to me.
So,
Washed out with soap.
I
Yes.
send Victoria to go get soda. I get a call from Victoria. I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost. This is Victoria's voice because that's how she talks in my head.
Yeah, apparently.
In my head, I'm so lost. And I'm like, well, where are you? And then we cut out. So I'm like, hey, Spencer, go down and meet her at the gate. When she calls back, I will have Spencer at the gate and I'll tell her to go there, right? That's my conclusion. So she doesn't call back for a while, but Spencer's already at the gate. So she calls back and she says, hey, I'm actually at somebody's house. Like a cabin here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole
Okay.
yeah. No, it gets better. I've had a few drinky-loos too. So
What?
So at this point, I've had a few drinks in me. So Victoria calls, and I'm trying to coordinate all of this. You know, everybody's lost and crazy around this mountain that we're on. So Victoria's like, okay, so I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at, and I'm at somebody's house. And I'm like, whose house are you at? Well, hold on, I'll put her on the phone. And I'm like,
What?
what?
Hello?
Hello. It's this old, sweet, sincere.
Oh.
little lady. Not English by any means, but she's like, hello. What What cabin are you guys
Is someone
in?
coming in?
We said that
Sean. Yeah.
Oh,
What cabin are you in? I don't
okay.
know what cabin
Well,
we're in.
You should get like a chair or something.
We're at the Timber Moose Lodge. Well, which one's that?
Looks great.
It's the big one across the lake.
There you go.
Well, what lake? We have a lot of lakes.
Oh, that's the worst directions ever, Shannon.
Well,
She had a few drinks. What's the big idea?
how do you?
Oh, okay, well, then that's
Yeah,
great.
Okay, you try to explain this on the phone, buddy. Come on.
Try to
Way
explain
better
it.
than that, I
Come on.
guess.
So then I tell her that it's the lake across from the youth camp, and that
It is the
and then
morning.
she says, "Oh, you're in the big cabin, the one with many rooms and stuff, and it used to be called Hammerlock."
The one with
That's
many
right.
rooms.
Yes, the one with many rooms. She doesn't say it like that because she doesn't obviously have an English accent. She's
Obviously, because
very
we've all heard her voice.
Right. Yeah,
This
she's.
place is where the blood runs
Yeah.
through the hallway.
So this old lady is like, okay,
Many rooms.
well, we'll get her back. And I was like, you know what? You can send her back to the gate because we have somebody waiting there. This one I feel really bad. Like, we're inconveniencing these old people that are in their cabin for the night.
We got nothing better to do.
She's like, no, really, we just got home for the night and we're good to take her back. And then there's poor Victoria in this house with these random people. Anyway, she found her way back. I had to call Spencer and tell him everything
Yeah,
was
poor
fine.
Spencer goes down there and just sits there.
Right, just sits
Doesn't do
there for
anything.
like an hour. Like between our phone calls. Like it was like an hour that Spencer was just sitting there. So yeah, that's what happened.
So I gotta-
Sean's gonna pass out on the
You
floor.
pass out, Sean? Do you need
No, I'm doing
we
fine.
get some Mountain Dew.
He's good.
No, I gotta tell my story about my epic journey down, taking some guys to listen to. Okay, so I'm actually really sad about this because Sean has a space car. It's like a spaceship.
Oh, it's awesome.
It like
amazing.
starts itself and everything.
No, yeah, I mean, well, don't like it's weird. Like even if you unlock, no, all right. So most people's cars, you put the key in the door and unlock it, right? Unlock the door and open the door, and okay, cars in the last 15 years or so, or 15, 20 years, have automatic unlocks. Well, this car, if you do that, some alarm goes off. It wants you to press the unlock button on this little space thing that you can do within 25 feet of the car. What are they talking about?
I don't know.
Go back in on
You
it.
guys can wrap it up.
You're not staying? No.
Well, we're all in here, so I want to go make sure everybody's good out here.
Well, come back in a second because
Yeah, okay.
I brought Sean in for a specific reason.
Oh.
Because I don't want to move farther away from you.
Okay.
But it'll be weird
Sean,
if
hey,
you
Sean
don't come
wants a
back.
drink actually.
You want a drink, Sean?
Sure. He does. He wants a
The
drink.
other Sean.
Sean, you want a
Go
drink?
ahead.
You have such
Uh,
a comfortable
No. Okay.
energy.
All right. So anyway,
Yeah.
so he has this awesome space car. It's amazing. And I've been driving into town. I've driven it probably 4 or 5 times now. Driven into town, back and forth, no problem, whatever. Well, this time, Shannon says to me and Andrea, okay, we got this pig carcass from the pig that we did. And it's got to go. It's got to go now. Right?
Gotta
You
go
can't-
like to the dump.
to the dump. You
Like a
can't. The
bad
pig carcass
omen or
cannot
something?
stay here. Well, it would just been like it would have just been awfulness, right? So I get the pig carcass, and they double bagged it. They double bagged it, and there were still like
You put that
Juices.
pig carcass in my car?
with
My brand
Nothing.
freaking new
Tra-la-la.
car?
let's get it close up. Sean's face. No, well, I put a box underneath it.
Okay, great.
So anyway,
I'm sure you did everything wonderful.
I put a box underneath it, and but it had oozed on the tile floor a little bit, which was like, ooh, double bagged, kind of creepy. Anyway, point is, got in the car, was driving down, and the road up here it's really like, anyway, it's up and down and lots of curves and whatever. And there's this spot like right before you get to the gate where they kind of seem like they have this like trash stuff going on. Turns out it's actually like a bunch of recycling stuff for the gated community.
Bins.
Bins, lots of big
Okay, got
bins,
it.
right? And I'm looking over to the left,
Because
and we're
without
going down
that, it
this
makes
hill.
it sound like it's just a big pile of trash.
No, no, they're bin. It's like this enclosed
Yeah.
half open like warehouse building with bins to put different there's plastic and there's cans and there's cardboard and stuff. And I'm looking over there at the left trying to find a dumpster, and I've got my hand on the wheel like this, and
Boom.
I'm literally 2 to 3 seconds that I'm looking away, and I start to go off the road. And Ryan's in the passenger seat, he's like, over, like within a second, like literally a second, and I'm back on the road, and within a second, it's popped the right side passenger tire.
It was funny because like earlier today, I was actually talking to him, and he was like, "So I was driving in the car with Thomas,
Yeah.
and I was, he was like, we were talking and stuff, and then I realized that we were driving on this road, and it just ended, and I was like, I don't know if, like he felt kind of self-conscious, like I don't want to grab the wheel or anything, but I think we're gonna like keep on going, and this road ends, and he was like, but I just didn't want to do anything because I didn't want to feel like I was like being weird by grabbing someone else's car wheel, and he was like, but it kept on going, so I just hurried and grabbed it, and it was like.
No, literally. Within a second, he definitely saved us, and right after we got out, right, because like we were right near the bottom of the incline hill there when we, I pulled off because I felt like the car felt weird a little bit, and so I was like, okay, pull off, and yeah, sure enough, the wheel hit or the tire had been punctured, and I mean it took us. You got like the new Space Age car has some weird tools, like they got these weird connection points for the. Have you ever changed your tire? Clearly not. Weird connection points on your tire changing equipment,
okay.
by the way, but it works.
Okay,
it
good.
works just fine. And we got the spare tire on there, but he was like, maybe I should have just grabbed it, and I was like, dude, you saved us. you are our savior, Even one more second, and we would have side of the car would have been into the hill and whatnot. So anyway,
That's good.
there were no scraping on the car.
You would have pooped your panties.
No, I would have pooped them.
Not you, him.
Both of us would have pooped them. We would have pooped them collectively. That's kind of weird.
Would have been a lot of poopage.
By the way, this is Sean, everyone.
Okay.
He just shared something so disturbing that
Can never be shown.
I'm gonna go end my life.
Anyway,
Take a shower.
I mean,
Kill yourself.
everything turned out all right, and we drove downtown and drove back up, no problem or whatever. But it was like, that was an experience, man. And I gotta say, Ryan, if you watch this video, thank you, sir. You are an exemplary.
We owe you
person.
one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, I mean that was it. I was gonna just tell that story, right? That's where it started.
Yeah.
It took a long time.
So Thomas apparently was afraid I would be mad, right?
No. Well, I mean,
And
We know how much you love your car.
He was anxious about it because he had to break the news that
Well,
my awesome car, my
yeah.
lifetime car that I love,
His
that I
space-
preen and
his space
dote
engine.
on,
space car.
that I gently caress the steering wheel of like a lover's face.
Like for real, he does.
No,
that.
actually, I gotta say this. I
Well,
talked to
hold
Sean
on,
after.
hold-
No,
I gotta finish
two
the
seconds.
thought.
2 seconds.
Okay, jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your thought.
Sean, go
Right
see if
after-
Shannon's coming back, because if not, we're gonna change up the format. Okay.
Right after I drive it the first time, I come back and I'm like, hey man, here's your car keys. And he's like, oh, you drove it downtown. I'm like, yeah, it was cool. He's like, isn't it awesome? It's like a man cave. It's like a man cave. All right, go ahead. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say.
No,
He's like
yeah.
talking about all the
Very
leather in
manly.
it. Go ahead.
I love it.
Tell me about the
Silver.
Tell me about the man.
Silver and black with red stitching.
Yeah.
I like it. Like everything about it. So anyway,
And the leather.
but
We
I'm
make fun
like,
of
you know
leather
what?
there.
Everything's gonna be great, and what's gonna happen is while I go to get the tire changed, I'm gonna meet somebody important. So
Like Barbara Walters.
Instead of getting worked up and judging a situation as bad or good, just go with it and see what wonderful things come out.
Well, I certainly.
That's what I'm working on, being more like that.
As both a friend and an employee
Yeah,
of yours,
so-
I very much appreciate that. Because I felt like a stupid doofus afterwards. I'm totally gonna admit that on camera. I felt like a doofus.
There you go. But it's
But I was pretty good at
Thomas
changing
that's
tires,
going
'cause
to
I've
meet
done it
someone
before.
at the.
Yeah, I'm
tire
gonna
changing
do it
place.
tomorrow. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
it's just
tomorrow,
gonna take care
assuming
of
that
it.
they have your tire.
There's no problems. Yeah. Oh, but there's a warranty on the tires.
Yeah. Well,
So
maybe
they
you
just-
should.
Well, first thing tomorrow, I'm going to call up the dealership and
Okay.
just ask them because I'm
Cool.
too lazy to read it.
Yeah.
And it may be
Well,
that they'll just be like, "Well,
hey,
bring it down here and we'll
That's
take
what
care
their
of it."
job is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Cool.
What's the great thing about buying a new car is that there's like all this coverage on it.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
it really is like a
your
space
work
car.
stuff.
It's like everything space car-ish
It
about it.
makes
It's
me
cool.
happy.
There's a screen right there in the middle of the console, and when you turn the car on, it's got all this stuff. And as you're driving the car, it has the radio and all, and he has XM radio and all that stuff. But when you put it into reverse, it has a rear camera,
Yeah.
and
That's
and
all
you can
pretty
see.
standard now.
Right. But I mean,
They'll have
You know,
like a computer
space.
thing.
For those of us who don't
What is
have a
it?
new car.
Well, and
Yeah, my
it's
car's
great
from
for me because
98.
I've
Kidding
only
me?
ever driven tin cans.
yeah.
You know, I mean, the car before my last one didn't even have air conditioning or a radio.
I know. I was gonna
Dude,
say,
oh, the white van?
2 white vans.
I ran into the door.
Where'd,
It didn't open as fast as I thought
where'd
it
Sean
would.
go?
That's
Is that for
awesome.
Sean?
No, that's for you. Sean's getting a drink.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say the
alright.
standard is for the cars that I usually get.
Double fisted it.
Those they roll down.
No, that's not a good idea. Just drink from it.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
How weird is this show?
This
huh?
is jacked up. And
This is these soccer players, and one of them's like kicking the ball, but the other one's falling and he's grabbing his shorts down, and the guy is pooping in his face.
Sean just totally turned the camera. That's on the camera.
YouTube just keeps on giving.
Like explosive diarrhea. Like he's falling, he's pulling his pants down, and then he's getting pooped in the face. Like that's what our world's coming to, America. That is
Oh
it.
wow.
Hilarious
Yeah.
though.
Well, it's normal. YouTube is life.
Now it's gonna
just
be
regular
Syrian
life.
poo.
People just put their whatever
Yeah,
on
it's not like-
regular family stuff. People doing recipes. You know.
what?
Before
Hold on. Stop the camera again. Shows about stupid people.
No,
Having problems.
no, she's not. Okay, there are stupid people in there, but there's also some really
No,
smart
just
people.
go ahead. Talk about.
Okay, Orange is the New Black. It's a Netflix,
Netflix
only.
show, right.
Netflix only. It's got some big name actors, including Captain Janeway.
And Jason Biggs, dude. He's
Jason
funny.
Biggs.
Oh,
He's pretty
is
funny.
oh my gosh, what's her name? Kate Mulgrew.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Tan Manning.
That's what I'm gonna go as
Yeah.
for Halloween.
But it's
this year.
about this chick who she goes to prison for a year and 2 months or like 14 months or something like
18
that.
months, I think. or
18
something.
months and for
You
a
really get used to it. in
drug charge from like 8 years
Free meals?
prior, and it's only like
That's
10.
right.
It's 10 years. It's really. And she's like a
Big, strong
yuppie
man
chick.
around all the
It's
time.
really interesting.
Spooning.
Big strong men.
Friend zone spinning.
Yeah, if they're a shim.
Prison,
It's a,
Sean.
it's a woman's
Wow,
prison.
this upper bunk looks hardly
No,
slept
no,
in.
actually, it's pretty funny. I mean, they have two chicks from, or no, they have Jason Biggs, and they have the chick who was
From the 70s show.
Oh,
I don't know what
no,
her name
I was gonna
is.
say the chick from the she was the lesbian
Not-
in the original American
Mila
Pie.
Kunis, whatever her name is.
Both of them are in. They're both from the American Pie, and they're both in this show. But anyway, she's the lesbian.
Which one?
She's
Not the one from the 70s show.
It might be the same chick. I haven't watched that
Oh,
70s show
God,
very much.
you're
It's,
making this way too
she's the
complicated.
blonde chick.
No, not the same one.
Okay, so the blonde chick anyway, the blonde lesbian chick.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, okay, whatever. Different, anyway.
The blonde lesbian chick.
There's like 50 of them. It's a woman's
no,
prison.
okay, no, all right. It's the one who, very first movie.
Well, that's
she's
just
doing some
stereotyping.
stuff that I probably shouldn't say. Anyway, never mind
Okay.
about it. Never mind about
Orange
it.
is the New Black
YouTube-
is freaking awesome.
There
It's
you go.
hilarious.
It is what
And
it
I
is.
wish Sean would watch it because he would appreciate it. You
Well,
should
you
watch
got
it.
me to watch Game of Thrones.
I did.
Now,
Beer's still.
now
Did
my
that wreck
mind
your world?
is
Oh,
yeah. It was awesome.
So-
Don't get me wrong.
No, but I started
But
watching that
No,
at the
we
last.
didn't even watch the third season.
I
Oh no,
started-
wait, my wife did.
I started watching that at the last.
Tammy
Valhalla.
did?
I got
Yeah.
Tammy's got a kind of a little dark side to it.
Does
Game
she?
of Thrones is awesome.
It is really good. It's
Read the books, by the way.
no.
The books are better.
Really? Well,
Hold on, stop.
yeah, okay.
What is the last trilogy you read?
Do we really want to know this?
Twilight?
Hunger Games.
Hey, that's a good.
Okay.
Those are good books.
Yeah,
Those are good
That
books.
was actually pretty good.
The third
Because I thought
The
for
third
a
one's
second
all
it
weird.
might have been Twilight. And I was like, oh my god, do we want to admit this? Oh wait, it was actually.
Okay, who hasn't read Twilight?
Me?
Hey,
Never
You're
saw a
nudes!
single
You're
movie.
nudes!
No, my wife's watched and read all of them. I made her go on her own. I said I will not go to that.
No, you haven't read them. You're a dude.
All I know is
Not-
I get
have
home
not
one
read them,
day
have
and there's
not
a
read them,
poster of
have
Jacob
not seen
on my
any of the
bedroom
movies.
ceiling.
That's because he's freaking hot.
No.
I'm kidding. Of course not.
No.
Jacob.
What the?
What's the Edward. Edward. And you know why I remember that? Because his last name's Colin.
Congratulations, Thomas.
You're,
What I was gonna say is
you're witness to that. That just happened. This is how things are created in Blue Table Painting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So Sean was commenting about recipes right after we were talking about
Oh no.
poop or something. Oh yeah, the
no.
poop seemed the soccer guy.
Okay.
So anyway, what I was gonna say in conjunction to that was
Is there anything
His
possibly ever classy enough to
No.
cover up the stench of this
think
conversation?
about this, right? In somebody's life before there was videos and before there was YouTube.
Did you just take a pull off of his drink?
Yeah.
Take a
We've
pull
been
off of
sharing-
his
We've
drink.
been sharing a little bit.
Oh crap!
I made it. I get
Nice.
to drink it.
It,
Alright.
Listen. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. That's different.
Okay, we have 7 minutes of filming to do.
All right.
Finish
I'm
this.
trying to say something. So before YouTube happened, and before it's similar like the internet or whatever, consider how many of these crazy things that people would have actually seen in their lives, right?
Like people
I mean-
pooping on their face playing soccer.
It's crazy and awful,
That's the
like
stupidest
awful.
thing!
No, it's stupid and awful. But guess what? You would remember that in your entire
You know
life.
what's even
No, you
stupider?
would.
Yeah, who
You would
wouldn't
remember
forget
your
that?
entire life.
Us. People watch us.
Right?
I'm just saying.
They're gonna be so
People
disturbed by
would
this
remember
morning
that.
show.
They would remember that forever.
Seriously, you guys.
I was the kid in high school whose girlfriend broke up with him because his car was so bad.
Hey, you know what? At least you have a
And
car.
now he's got a new car that Tommy
Oh!
blows out his tires.
Awesome, by the way.
Tommy's gonna divorce you now.
Space, it should be able
I'm
to.
successful,
It should be able to go into space.
well-dressed.
I'm just
And
saying.
my piece of crap employees.
Anyway.
Blow out my tires.
Yep.
Whatever else is bad and wrong about and like
Whatever actually
soccer
not just bad.
poop and whatever. the point is.
What?
Can we leave that alone?
Oh my
I'm gonna actually, when you put this video up, I'll give you the link for that.
No.
No, you gotta leave it as a rep. No, it would be like
No.
No, yeah.
it's pretty funny. Anyway.
You've seen it, right? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
But I mean,
Oh my
the
gosh,
point I'm trying to
it's
make
so
is it's one of those, regardless of it being gross or disgusting or awful, it's one of those experiences in life you will never forget. And now everybody on YouTube gets to share that. Versus,
Thank you, poop guy. We love
Thank you, soccer player with
Soccer
your
player.
explosive
Right,
diarrhea.
well, there's the human experience right there.
Hey, we're gonna
It's
call
a
it a
little-
night.
it's a
Have
little-
you guys ever heard of
hold
Two
on.
Girls in a Cup?
Before we
Just
go-
call it a night.
No,
Okay.
I specifically brought Sean in here
Okay.
for a reason.
Yes.
We got 5 minutes.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Cool. Sean, tell us about your company.
Oh,
My company.
yes.
Yes,
I
tell us
want to
about
hear
it.
about
Yeah,
this.
so I'm basically starting up a miniature company. It's called Monster Miniatures. We have a line of miniatures already in process and being sculpted currently. What else did you want to know, Thomas?
No, I mean, well, I guess
Where can they find out about you? Where
yes,
can they see
where
you?
website.
We don't currently have a
Facebook.
website up right now because I was keeping it all sort of under wraps.
Oh, exclusive on BTP.
It's all right. It's all right.
Is this a good announcement? We don't
Yeah,
have
this
to
is
do
a good
this.
announcement.
I brought you in my bedroom.
Oh.
In the bedroom.
And now you're all playing coy. Like maybe you don't want it after all. So I'm really
Are you the one that just complained about this being dirty? Oh
serious.
my.
That wasn't dirty at all.
That is some serious talent. He's not wrong.
Do you guys have a Facebook or anything to look at
I am going to be putting up a Facebook for Monster Miniatures. I just got getting the design work done for the header and our other stuff. I'm also going to be having, we also have monsterminiatures.com already registered, and the website's being developed as we speak. So
Well, let us know.
So-
We'll do a shout out.
Let us know and we'll,
Yeah,
we'll
seriously,
plug it.
seriously.
Yeah. No,
I've seen pictures of the miniatures and I've seen concept art. It's amazing looking stuff. It looks phenomenal. I've actually, you had a couple on your phone, a couple
Yep.
pictures of the green stuffed cast, the pre-cast.
yes,
Right, and they look really phenomenal. Awesome.
thanks.
So send us some stuff. Blue Table will paint it up for you. I mean, heck yeah, that's
Awesome.
awesome. I mean,
Oh yeah, this is great.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
Let us know.
Awesome.
you got to
Thank
sit.
you very much,
Okay,
guys.
you got to sit here through this. The soccer poop.
It's all good.
I think that was like the least of the worries.
Oh wow. Oh
There's,
wow.
Anyways.
hey, there's nothing.
We'd like to apologize for this morning show.
Hilarious.
Uh,
Recap. That's
You're,
awesome.
my god.
Oh yeah.
Come to Valhalla and
It
you
is
can
so
see
shiny.
this.
That's right.
Yes,
Maybe I'll
you
take
will
a
get to
walk in
see-
the woods with you.
You can play
Oh my gosh,
Sean
we
in a
have-
game
hold on.
while he's wearing shorts.
Oh God.
Yeah, horrible
Chicken legs,
shorts.
man.
We
Yeah, we
had
had
a
to do the
guest,
chicken dance
and I
on
was
camera.
like, yeah, he's taking off, so I'm like, hey, let's go for a walk. And so he thinks I'm gonna reprimand him for something the whole time. And then we just get back to the cab, and I'm like, hey, thanks a lot, that was a lot of fun. That was it. So,
Awesome.
there you go.
Well, this
Wait.
has been the weirdest thing that's ever happened. So
No. Really?
no. Not even
morning
this week.
shows Go, I'll
Not even
rate
this week, the weirdest thing that's happened to me,
9 out of
so.
10 for Max for the weirdness.
Sean,
scale. It's
Sean,
not the weirdest.
End it with the chicken dance.
The high kicking chicken.
Yeah, then you can pass out.
No.
You can
That
pass
is
out
not
after
been on
that.
camera for
No,
how long?
I've actually done it recently.
When? No, when?
This-
Yeah, he did it this summer.
This summer?
Yeah, I caught that on tape.
Alright, well.
Sean knows because he watches every single thing. Yeah, and
Hey, what's that supposed to make?
everybody knows
Ouch.
it's shows.
He's a fan.
Shorts.
Yeah, no, it's good.
No,
I
this is
prefer to be
awesome.
called Stalker.
This wow, okay, all right. No, this is awesome. We got
That's
we got
awesome.
Sean here, and he paid to come out of this, and it's. I mean, have you had a good time?
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. Food was terrible. So
Oh!
I think that everyone should be paying me to come and enjoy this food so that they don't have to suffer through it. They can just have me come and do it for them instead.
Oh, okay, I did.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit.
He almost crapped his
Alright.
pants over there.
Sean's like.
No, but
Ben's like trying to grab.
What the hell?
And he's like, keep them up. I don't want.
Okay, we have 1 minute of film
no,
tape
that
left.
was
We gotta wrap it
It's
up.
awesome. It's well worth
Alright,
the money.
folks.
Well worth the money.
Well, you just have to. No, nothing's going to come out right now. So. Okay.
Oh, I see what you did there, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, you never actually
What?
told about our dream. The dream you had about me.
Oh yeah.
1 minute
So
left.
a while back, I had a dream that I was at the bottom of this great mountain, and then I looked down and I'm like this Chaos Space Marine in Chaos Space Marine armor, and there's Thomas. He's a Chaos Space Marine too, and his wife is there.
30
just Her
seconds.
normal self, and she's packing us lunches and putting them in the back of our Chaos Space Marine bikes. So we start up this mountainside, these switchbacks, and there's this mighty valley with this sunset there, and Sons of Odin by Man of War is playing as Thomas and I ride to the top of
And
this
you
mighty
had
mountain.
long flowing locks, just like me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So
there you go.
now you know what you need to do. Kelly, you got to put in Man of War here.
Just put a link to it.
Put a link to it.
Yeah, it's a
Awesome.
good song.
It is a good song.
Okay,
Like
say
8
goodbye.
minutes.
Okay, bye.
Thank
BTP
you.
fans. Thanks
Bye,
for tuning
BTP
in.
fans.